perfect, although I try. Hi, Amy. I got bad habits that I can't deny, but I am faithful and I am sweet. There's no one else like me you'll ever meet. You'll ever meet. I rolled the snake eyes for you. I shot a 4. I bet it all on you and $1 more. I like to see you, baby, cast a spell. I met the devil for you. I've been to hell. Oh, I've been to hell. It's just no good now, baby. Nothing is right. Got the fever for you all day and night. Won't you come back to me now? Say we ain't through. There's just no way I'm gonna get over you. Over you. Hey, Marianne, Amy, Rick. It's evidently the gospel truth. It all goes up in smoke with flames of youth. Wish I could shake you like a cold. Wish I could break you, but I'm just growing old. I'm growing old. It's just no good now, baby. Nothing is right. I got the fever for you all day and night. Won't you come back to me now? Say we ain't through. There's just no way I'm ever gonna get over you. Over you. Over you. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Jeff. I rolled the snake eyes for you. I shot a 4. I bet it all on you and $1 more. I like to see you, baby, cast a spell. I met the devil for you. I've been to hell. I've been to hell. It's just no good now, baby. Nothing is right. I got the fever for you all day and night. Won't you come back to me now? Say we ain't through. There's just no way I'm ever gonna get over you. Over you. Over you. Over you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Shabbat Shalom. That's my song "Over You," done as a kind of a dirge. It's more up-tempo on Spotify. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom. Jeff, Amy, Tucson Jim. So I'm gonna do all my stuff tonight because YouTube keeps writing me that you're not supposed to do songs that don't belong to you. They say it's okay, but I thought I'd give them a break because they send out a lot of emails. So let me do another one. Keep it down. I want to keep it mellow. I'm feeling mellow. I don't have any mellow tunes. I have to play them down. Wow, it's pretty crazy. Now, let me do this one. Off of my new album, coming out April 16th. In the desert, beneath the starlight, you can feel it, but can't explain. You can lay down and look up, be a part of a sacred chain. Mother's eyes, father's name, oh, it's their blood in my veins, and their dreams that yet remain, oh, they're a part of sacred chain. Sacred chain, holy steel, cast from heaven to reveal. Hallelujah and amen. You're a part of a sacred chain. Sacred chain, holy steel, cast from heaven to reveal. Hallelujah and amen. You're a part of a sacred chain. Karen Gray, you're a part of a sacred chain too. Yeah, whoever wins the Powerball has to contribute. And tomorrow, will it matter? Who will be there to keep the flame? Well, there's one thing worth remembering. We're all part of a sacred chain. Sacred chain, holy steel, cast from heaven to reveal that whenever doubts remain, oh, you're a part of sacred chain. Thank you, Barbara. Can always count on you for nice things. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. All of you that are joining in. A lot of Facebookers tonight. Love to see that. That's great. You missed the little blue shack. Shed. It's not a shack. The little blue shed. Well, I'm going back in after Passover. So I think we'll have two Shabbatot before we close up the house for the season. All right, keeping it mellow, Oh, let me do this one. Also off the new album. Unbelievable, you love me. Incredible and wonderful and rare. When you're in my arms, I should be gloating that I'm holding my own angel, and both of us are floating. Incredible, it blows my mind that I would find my soulmate. Until tonight, it's all been so forgettable. What I feel now is transcendence. It's stupendous and tremendous, and so very incredible. When you're in my arms, I should be gloating that I'm holding my own angel, and both of us are floating. Incredible, it blows my mind that I would find my soulmate. Until tonight, it's all been so forgettable. What I feel now is transcendence. It's stupendous and tremendous, and oh, so very incredible. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It sounds really good on the album. I have to tell you, I've got horns and everything. It's really good. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom. Casey, how you doing? Someone is sick. I got a text from you. What's going on? There's Rabbi Love. Rabbi Love is here. Shabbat Shalom. Yeah, don't fall asleep, Barbara. Okay, we got another song for you. Remember, I'm keeping it original tonight because I don't know, I just want to. Why not? I don't want to work that hard. I have songs, but I have to work hard to sing some. So I want to be. I don't want to do that one. I want to do that one, but I don't know. Oh, that's it. All right, let me do this one. This is from my last album. Can you believe I have all these albums and I've sold about 8 total? This is called Smoke and Mirrors, and so it was from the album So New York, which I liked a lot. It was pretty good. This new one is actually it's a notch up. Oh. Hey, Rabbi Perlman, how you doing? So this is imagine this is in a noir style, black and white. Call the cops. There you go. Sal is dead. Yeah, they mowed him down. He's on the ground, lying there in the streets, while his blood runs red and warm. He was hired for some dame. Oh, what a shame. She belonged to the man, though they met on the sly. When you cross the man, you die. It's all smoke and mirrors anyway, just some racket they run up above. It's just P.T. Barnum having his say about love. Cocky dames are a pain in your brain, Lord. You want to possess them, but their arms and their charms never mean a doggone thing. It's all smoke and mirrors anyway, just some racket they run up above. It's just P.T. Barnum having his say about love. Oh, love. The cocky dames, those cocky dames, are a pain in your brain. Lord, you long to possess them, from the album So New York. And that is So New York. So New York 1940s, I think. Shabbat Shalom. There you go, Rabbi Richard. All right, I have time for maybe one or two more before we do Shabbat. I'll do this one. I'll stick with the new album. Why not? You ready? I've been playing steel string lately. It's nice to pick up the nylon though. This is called Don't You Know. You've heard it before. You've heard all of mine before. Don't you know I did all I could do not to love you. Toe to toe, like a boxer I stood to the end. Every blow laid me low, don't you know? Apropos to the man that I was when I heard you, I'm no longer that fool, I'm somebody new. That bird flew, say adieu, don't you know? Don't you know I am always thinking of you, craving your touch and missing you so. Don't you know I am living a life without passion, and it don't seem that I ever can let you go. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 don't you know? Apropos to the man that I was when I heard you, I'm no longer that fool, I'm somebody new. That bird flew, say adieu, don't you know? Don't you know I am always thinking of you, craving your kiss and missing you so. Don't you know I am living a life without passion, and it don't seem that I ever can let you go. Oh, 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 don't you know? Don't you know? I dig that song. I love playing that too. I love playing it in clubs. It's so fun. Hi, Alexandria in Houston. How are you? Rabbi Jordania. Yes, prayers for your friend, Casey. Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi Anibal, Rabbi Perlman. Oh, you're on YouTube. Interesting. Time for one short one. I'm going to do this one. One short one. from 2 albums ago. What album was that? The Shed Sessions, I think. Yeah. I confess. Can you believe I know my catalog pretty good? I almost found the road to Shangri-La, but somehow I got lost. I almost had the perfect salad, but it was poorly. I have to laugh at my own stuff. I almost had a sunny day, but it rained and I got wet. I almost had a psychic girlfriend, but she left before we met. I almost had a great apartment, but I never signed the lease. I almost prayed to the Lord, but I couldn't find a priest. I almost graduated, but I never took the test. Almost had a psychic girlfriend, but she left before we met. Yeah, almost doesn't count, except in horseshoes, so they say. But almost is the best I do each and every day. I almost was a doctor, but I fainted at the blood. I almost was a farmer, but then there came a flood. I almost won it all, but I never placed the bets. I almost had a psychic girlfriend, but she left before we met. I almost was so happy, but then I got so darn upset. Oh, I almost had a psychic girlfriend, but she left before we met. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Shabbat Shalom. Let me pause for a moment. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Shabbat Shalom, Val, Kim in Philly. All of you that are here, Shabbat Shalom. Ellen Rose, Robert, Alabama. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it looks even. Look at that. How did I do that? I never get my tally on even. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom. Let's do a little bim bum. Bim 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 bum, bim 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 bum, bim bum, bim 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 bum, bim 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 bum. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom. Respond to a comment. Let me see. Rick, you're not seeing other people's comments. Well, you know what? This stream goes out to several sites. It's going out to you're on Facebook, I see. So you're only seeing the comments on that particular Facebook page. You may be on the Sim Shalom page or the JSLI page, but it's being broadcast to the UJUC, JSLI, Sim Shalom Facebook pages and our website. And Periscope, which I don't think many people are watching on Periscope, and YouTube. Wow, interesting. So let's read together. Let the soul of everything alive bless your name, Adonai our God, and the spirit of all flesh glorify and exalt your name forever, O Sovereign. Transcending space and time, you alone are God. We have no sovereign besides you. Adonai Elohim Nishma Kol Chai Tivarech Et Shimcha Adonai Eloheinu Beruach Kol Basar Tivarech Malkeinu Tami Nishma Kol Chai Tivarech Et Shimcha Adonai Eloheinu. Shabbat Shalom, all of you who have just joined us, welcome. Welcome to Alois in Glendale, Maryland, and all of you. So tonight, we're going to learn about kashrut. Yes, everything you need to know about kashrut will be explained to you in very shortly. Okay? Coming up, just a little tease. So before we get there, what we're going to do now is going to light the Shabbat candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Alan, you're funny. Lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Praise the Adonai our God, creator of the universe, who has commanded us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. I was just laughing because Alan's one of our rabbinical candidates, and this week we studied kashrut. I like to give you, when I can, give you a mini version of what we do in class. So there you are. Lovely. Let's do the Sabbath prayer. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands May the Lord preserve you from pit. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Shabbat Shalom. So first a shout out. Who's expecting the grandbaby? I didn't see that, but it sounds good. And then Rabbi Deborah is here. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining us. And who else? John Dayton. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. David in Sydney, Australia. Rabbi Marie is here. Yeah, we have a full contingent. It's beautiful. All right, moving right ahead. We just did, let's sing a little Shalom Aleichem. I think I'll pick up the nylon string guitar. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yasharim, Malachei Elio, Imel, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, malachei shalom, malachei Elyon. Mi melech malchei amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Shabbat Shalom, Freddie. O barechuni l'shalom, malachei shalom, malachei Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. With peace, angels of the Supreme, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Shabbat Shalom, Susan Ann Rosadia Green Vasquez. That's quite a name. Did I pronounce it right? Moving right ahead. I'm kind of lost here in my my thing here. All right, let's sing from the Psalms. Which psalm shall we sing from? Let's do this one. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Shiru l'Adonai, Shiru l'Adonai, kol haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai, shiru l'Adonai, shiru l'Adonai, kol haaretz. Sing a new song to Adonai. Sing a new song to Adonai. Sing a new song, sing a new song. All you people on earth. Shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Shiru l'Adonai, Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Yismachu hashamayim. Coming up right now. Yismachu hashamayim. Yismachu hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. Yismachu hashamayim. השמיים ותגל הארץ ירמיים 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 ומלואו ירמיים 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 ומלואו ישמחו השמיים ישמחו השמיים ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth be glad. Adonai is coming to rule the earth in niceness. That's the goal. You know, I was thinking today, I was on the subway, as I'm inclined to do when I'm in New York. I actually love the subway, except when it's not working. You can understand my reasoning. But I was sitting in the subway car and I looked around today and it was like full, and there was people of every background, every age, every background. There were people of color. There were Indians. There were people from Asia. There were men and women, and everybody was like just doing their thing, just getting along. I just thinking of what a miracle New York really is, and what a blessing, what a blessing. And with that thought, we will continue with Lecha Dodi. Let's welcome the Shekhinah. Lecha Dodi. לקראת קלה, בני שבת, נקרא... wait a minute, come here, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I only pause Lecha Dodi for this. It comes Stella with my son-in-law Steve. Everybody say hi to Steve. And Stella, that's the, look there, that's good. Stella, look in here. Stella just went, where did you guys go?
Just for a walk.
Went for a walk. What are you doing? So, everybody say Shabbat Shalom to Stephen and Stella. Thank you for bringing in my lovely granddaughter. Anyway, where were we? Lecha Dodi. Sorry, I had to digress. Ishmianu Elam Yuchat Adonai Echad Ushemo Echad L'Shemo L'Tiveret El'Yirila L'Echad Dodi Lecha Dodi Likrat Kalav B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kalav B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Shalom, Ateret Baila, Yam Simcha Uvetzala, Tochamonei, Am Segula, Bo Ichala, Alecha Dodim, Lepchatoti Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Kabela, Lepchatoti Likrat Kala. Kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam. To whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. now and forever. Excuse me, I just want to thank you all for saying Shabbat Shalom to Stephen and Stella. That was sweet. And Jim, were you on that ship in Norway that the engines cut out? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. I hope they gave you a free pizza. Moving right ahead. Okay. Where was I? I did that. Let's continue with the, the Shema. Yes, the Shema. Shabbat Shalom to Ben and to Susan, Ben Luca and Susan Dick Spitzer. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Join with me. Let's welcome Linda Schwartz. Welcome, Linda. Together you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. I am the Lord your God who is true. Oh, Eshamru v'nei Israel Shabbat Asu in Shabbat Ledorot Amerit Olam Beni uvein bnei Yisrael Od hi le'olam Ki sheshet yomim asad Adonai et hashamayim v'et haaretz Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Uveshamru bnei Yisrael Shabbat Lasor et Shabbat Ledorot Amerit Olam Yitgadal ve'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah Pi alma divrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei B'chai echon u'v'yom echon Uv'chai l'chol beit Yisrael Amen. Yishamei Rabba Mavorach Le'olam Olol Me'almaya Yitbarach V'yishdaba V'yitboar V'yitramam V'yitnasei V'yitadar V'yitale V'yitdalal Shemei Dikudsha B'richu לעילה מן כל ברכתם ושירתם תשבחתם ונחמתם תמירן בעולמם ויאמרו אמן. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדור בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף like you, Adonai, among the mighty. Jim, I'm floored that you are. But that was that a Norwegian cruise line? Because those are the river. Oh, that was a Norwegian. But you do the river cruises. But that wasn't a Viking cruise. That was a Norwegian, right? Different line. Or whatever. I'm confused. Thank God you're safe. You're going to bench Gomel. We're going to do it in English. All right? When we take out the Torah, you get a special. Thank you. I'm part of the singer-songwriter. So really, hey, that's great, Linda. Good to see you, Liz. So Liz is somebody I met at the singer-songwriter enclave. Well, she just wrote it at the bitter end. Let's join together for the Midah. Please rise in body or spirit or both. It works. They all work. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol v'Zocher Chastei Ovot v'Imahot ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר מושיע מגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומחיי אמונתו לישני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורה רומי, דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. Going to pause now for a silent prayer, and then we're going to take out the Torah. And I just want to say, Linda, don't go anywhere. I've got an honor for you, a special honor. עושה שלום במרומיו, יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. May the maker of peace in high places bring peace to us, to Jerusalem, to all people around the world. We join together and we say amen. So Linda Schwartz, come on, everybody come on up. Everybody come on in. And Amy, Linda Schwartz and Amy, open the ark for me. Come on up. We got, oh wow, all these people. It's very hard to fit you all on the bima, but it's all right. We make room. And out there in the shul, the Jewish Universalist internet shul, there are gazillions of people. But we're going to process around in a moment. So for right now, Linda and Amy open the ark. Val, take the Torah out. Good, very good. Give it to Tucson Jim. He needs a little Torah. He does blessing. All right, let's do that. All right, and we're going to continue now with the Shema as soon as I find it. Here it is. Torah service. Here we go. It is crowded. Ve'yanusu misanecha mipanecha ki mitzion tetzei Torah ki mitzion tetzei Torah u'dvar Adonai miYerushalayim Baruch shenatan Torah Torah Baruch shenatan Torah Torah le'amo Yisrael b'hikdushato. All right, Tucson Jim. All right, and we got the whole group. Excuse me now. Give me a second. Where are we? I've lost my people. There's so many comments I can't keep track of people. 1 second. Linda Schwartz, close the ark if you're still here. Thank you very much. And now we continue. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadol Adonai iti, Oneram ema Shemo yachdav. And we're going to sing Torah, Torah. And Jim's heading around. Everybody give Jim a hug. He needs a hug. He needs a big hug. He's alive. And he came through it and you know, well, that's great. And apparently it all worked out. Thank God. So, Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Hey, Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Okay, so now we're back up on the bima. Jim, you're there. Put the Torah down. Traditionally, you would get you would bench gomel before an aliyah. So you're going to bench gomel with me now. I'm gonna say it for you since I can't hear your voice. So Baruch atah Adonai, blessed are you, Lord our God, who has protected Jim and I guess his family and all the people on board that ship, and they have come through in good health. And they're here to be with us this evening, and for everyone, for their families. God bless you. Thank you, God, for this wonderful, wonderful occurrence. Thank you, and God bless you, Jim. It's great that you're here. All right, let's continue. We're going to do the Torah service, and let's do the blessing before the Torah reading. All right, here we go. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. That's good, Marianne. Baruch Adonai Borach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam. Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim. V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our Torah portion is from Parashat Shemini. I'm going to talk about it in a moment, but let's join together, and I'm going to chant this section relating to kashrut. You ready? Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe v'al Aharon lemor alehem Dabru el bnei Yisrael lemor zot hachaya asher tochlu mikol habehema asher al haaretz kol mifretzet aparsa v'shosat shesa parasot me'alat gera babehema Ota tochelu. I think I'll do another one because I did that one so well. Let's do this one. Ready? The next one. This is it's a little later in the Torah reading. Et zetochlu mikol asher b'mayim kol asher lo senapir v'kash keshet b'mayim bayamim Uvanachalim otam tochelu v'chol asher ein lo sinapir v'kash keshet bayamim uvanachalim mikol sheretz hamayim umikol nefesh achaya asher habamayim sheketz heim lachem. All right, well, that's two instances. Let's I'm going to take you back and let's look at the translation. All right, here you go. The Lord spoke to Moses and said to them, and Aaron and his brother Aaron. He didn't just speak to Moses. He said, speak to the Israelites and tell them, look, these are the creatures that you can't eat. Any animal that has true hooves with clefts through the hooves and that chews the cud, you may eat. Though, and then cutting a little bit later. Anything else you can't. And here, the next portion that we read, these you may. Oh, I'm gonna. You don't need to look at that, right? These you may eat that live in the water, whether in the seas or in the streams. Those fish, things that have fins and scales, you can eat. But anything else in the seas or streams that has no fins or scales, among all the swarming things of the water and among all the other living creatures that are in the water, they are an abomination for you. And then the Torah portion goes on to even go deeper into more insects and all other and other things that we're not allowed to eat. But anyway, Shabbat Shalom. This evening it is Shabbat Parashat Shemini, which literally means on the 8th day. The Torah portion before we got to what we just read starts out, it says, on the 8th day, after 7 days of inaugurating Aaron and his sons into the priesthood, after they began to officiate as the high priests, as the Kohanims, suddenly the Torah segues to a terrible incident in which Aaron's two elder sons, Nadav and Avihu, offer an alien fire to the Lord, and they're destroyed by this fire. So we're not talking about that tonight. I've done that in years past. This narrative we find compelling and troubling to modern thinkers. And you can understand why. But tonight is also Shabbat Para, which is just I mentioned. Para meaning the Para Aduma. It's one of it's the third of 4 special Shabbatot before Passover. That's the first thing why it's called Shabbat Para. The theme is purification, but the reason that we have it called Shabbat Para really is because we read in the Maftir about this concept of the red heifer. So in other words, the second Torah is read from on this Shabbat. And the Para Aduma, Shabbat Para para aduma, the heifer that's red, is that if it was ever really in existence, let's imagine that it was. When it was slaughtered, its ashes were used for purification. So that's one of the things that we talk about in this Torah portion. Interestingly enough, this concept of finding this animal that is so rare that who knows if it ever even is born, and then you slaughter it and sprinkle its ashes for purification. King Solomon the Wise, aka Solomon the Wise, said that all of the commandments, I get them. I get all the commandments. But for this one, I've been unable to figure it out, unable to fathom it. But like I said, that's another topic. Tonight, kashrut. You just heard what I read about the creatures that you can eat from the land animals, that they must have clefts with hooves and clefts through the hooves, and they must chew their curd, which basically means cows, deer, elk, I believe. Animals that do these things are, if they're slaughtered correctly, they are kosher. Pigs do not do the second thing. They don't. Their stomachs don't process food the way that cows do. They don't ruminate. I don't mean sit there thinking like Rodin, but their stomachs don't ruminate, and that's so. And then talks about fish. About they must have fins and scales. But to cut to the chase, really, much like the ritual of the red heifer, which is considered a chok. A chok is something that we have no rational explanation for. On the face of it, it just seems like, why? And that is something that a chok is something we're commanded to do, but we don't understand it. And frankly, that is the category for kashrut. Food that may not be consumed according to Torah writing and subsequent rabbinic teachings is termed kosher. That's what it means. That food is kosher, and the whole concept of kosher is given the term kashrut. Kashrut. The study of kosher is kashrut, and food that is not kosher is called treif. That's, you might have heard, treif. Well, anyway, as I said, we read in this portion the prohibition to consume certain species, such as pork and certain fish and crustaceans, as well as anything that's abominable to you, which is the category is insects, although there's an exclusion for locusts, believe it or not, perhaps because culturally locusts were a foodstuff in the Middle East. Now, like I said, the Torah does not state the rationale for these laws, and so of course our sages and our culture and our tradition has suggested many reasons, philosophical, practical, and hygienic, as to why we observe kashrut. It's been suggested that the laws of kashrut were part of the ceremonial laws, which dealt with Levitical and priestly purity. And as modern scholars have suggested, this is from Wiki, therefore they did not apply after the temple ceased to be in existence. Now, although modern Jews who do observe the dietary laws totally or in part for a multitude of reasons, those are typically traditional Jews, observant Jews who observe kashrut. There are others who observe the rules of kashrut because it makes sense. Today, if you are a vegan and you don't stray outside of being vegan, you technically are kosher, although I know there's discussion about why that might not be 100% true. But as long as you don't eat anything that's not treif, you're keeping kosher. Today, it's easier than ever to keep kosher because of the whole vegan thing that we have, the vegetarian thing that we do. There's so many options. We have so many options for for buying kosher food. And today, you could even go to Whole Foods and buy kosher meats that have been slaughtered according to the laws of kashrut, the Jewish laws of slaughter. There's a separate case for that. I can't go into further how complex it is to get to kosher. I'm not going to explain to you the fact that we can't have milk and meat together. I'm not going to go into those things. I just wanted to briefly explain to you that from this Torah portion, we, among others, but this is a big one, this portion, this is where Jews derive the laws of kashrut. Are there any questions? Are there any questions at all about kashrut? Let me just see if anybody has any questions. I don't think you do. Obviously, you're all kosher. Deer are not kosher. I don't think you are right. I think that deer are kosher. But Avi, here's the thing. If you're a hunter, and we talked about this in class, if you're a hunter and you go out and you kill a deer, the deer is not kosher. The deer must be slaughtered ritually, according to Jewish tradition, the way that it's prescribed to do it. It doesn't necessarily make it less bloody or more humane, no matter what anybody says. But if it must be done ritually correct in order for the animal to be kosher. Any other? We've got some kosher meat at Trader. Yeah, you can get it. That's what I'm saying. I'll leave you with this though. Different communities of Jews will not eat food if just because it's kosher, just because it has we call it a hechsher, a sign on, a symbol on it. It says OU is the traditional certification that food is kosher. Today, Orthodox Jews might require a higher level of certification. And that higher level of certification must be supported by their community, that particular community's rabbi. This is not the case in conservative. This is only Orthodox and Orthodox. Orthodox, yeah. So for the rest of us, if you want to keep kosher, any kosher meat that you buy that has an OU on it, it says Galat kosher, that's great. I'm saying that there are even higher levels, and certain Jews will not eat. They will not consider the food that other Jews consider kosher to be kosher. Any other comments? Is fish considered meat? Fish is considered pariv. That's a good question, Alexandria. There is some among the Orthodox. They will not. It's true. They have certain rules around mixing fish with milk. Actually, that's a great question. But technically, it is still pariv, and it's if rabbis have ruled that if you want to have milk with your fish, knock yourself out. I don't know why anybody would want to, but here's how you would want to. You're having a piece of fish, you might broil it in butter. That's what's better than fish in butter. I hardly anything. So there you are. Yeah. No blood in the meat. Correct. When meat must be, in addition to being ritually slaughtered, it must be salted to draw out any extra blood. That has a propensity to dry out the meat and make it tougher. So it's been said, Jews that have not eaten treif meat might not know how good meat really is, because when it's salted, there might be something to that, ladies and gentlemen. Kosher sushi in Chinese, yes. Well, again, that sushi comes from fish that has been. They don't buy it at Fairway, and then start cutting it up. You understand, that fish has to be certified as kosher. It has to have been watched from the time it was caught, brought back, and then it was, and then it was started to be cut up. That fish has to be observed by mashgiach, in order to be considered kosher enough for people to have in a kosher sushi place. Yeah. Has more strict, right? Yes, that's right. Chabad has its own stuff. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes, their kosher standards are very strict. That is true. That is true. Any other questions about kashrut? This is a good topic. All right. Now remember, one other thing. Why can't meat be kosher if you buy it in a local butcher? What if they brought it in and it was slaughtered correctly, and they just put it in another case? So you got your kosher stuff and your non-kosher stuff. What's the problem with that? Here's the problem with that. They might use the same utensils that they use on the unkosher meat. And once you use a utensil, a knife, a fork, on something unkosher, the only way to make it kosher is to toivel it. That means you literally have to take it to a ritual bath, and you have to immerse the silverware. Yeah, and also there's the danger that even if that was taken care of, what if someone just forgets and uses the wrong utensil, takes it from one part of the store to the other? So for that reason, in order for that meat, the kosher section, to be kosher, there's got to be a mashkiach there, someone watching all the time. There's more expense. That's one of the reasons why it's more expensive. Yeah. No horse meat, thank God. No horse. Maybe they don't chew their cud, or they don't have the split hooves. Yeah. All right. Well, see, the cleanliness thing in terms of kashrut, that's not, Jeff, I would say that's not true. I think that non-kosher meat is held to certain standards as well in terms of cleanliness. This really only has to do with rituals. In fact, in the way that we talk about kashrut, in progressive Judaism, we believe that it's more kosher that an animal is treated well in life until it's slaughtered, and that makes an animal kosher, as opposed to just ritually slaughtering the animal and it having a miserable life and being in a pen and not being able to move around, or not being able to do anything, or being fed horrible food. That's another subject, another topic. Yes, it does. Thank you, Rabbi Deborah. All fruit are kosher except when they're not. You see, fruit and fresh leaf vegetables. My daughter just came in and said she got some kale or something, and organic, and it was loaded with bugs. I hope she didn't cook that for me. But that's a problem. You cannot have insects. First of all, it's a problem because it's gross, but that's a problem. So, Orthodox Jews, that's a part of the thing, that you can't. They will not just buy strawberries and green vegetables. They must have those vegetables have a certification. For regular non-observant at that level Jews, and for everybody else, it's all good, except for the bugs. I'm sure you'll agree. All right. We must begin to conclude. Oh my goodness, we've got to do a Misha Berach for those who are. Type in the names of those you would like me to mention. Those who are ill. Casey's. Who was that, Casey? I'm sorry. And anyone else, please type in their names and we'll mention them. Marlene Gore, Evan Coleman, Anastasia, Marilyn Gilbert, Mike Mortensen. Jill, Austin and Dawson, Lori Batselma, Stacy and Rick, Eva, Jimmy, Lois, Annie, Betsy, Cliff, Marianne, Harold, Michael, Cantor, Phil, Joshua, Ben Hiram, Dave Poland, Ellie in hospice, Yona Devora bat Rushka Fagel, Patrick Butler, Diantha Boy, Susan Jones, Rabbi Marie, Diantha, Rabbi Marie, Susan in North Carolina, Rabbi Marie, Vincent and Amy, Roland's brother, Jan Charles Hansen, Toiva bat Kyla, Vicky Mays and Gloria Gilmore, Kim Payne, Annie, Betsy, Michael, Janice, Janet, Cantor, Phil, those injured in the Viking sky, Rabbi Marie, Helena Lopez, Diantha, the Jacobsons, Carmenzia Lopez, Chusanje, bless those in need of healing with refuah, Shlema, the renewal of body, renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Wow, that's tough one. Amen. Daniel Batlea, Adhanam Gebru, Rebecca, Than Goyen, Wendy and Patty Vogel, and Carter. Golden Puppy, yes, I agree. Elian Hospice, Rabbi Adele's sister Frances, Jill and Jeff Forbes. Amen. May send out our healing energy from all around the world to all those people. May they all be blessed with a refuah, shalema, a good healing, and we all join together and say Amen. Let's continue with the Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, atid gedula leyotzeh bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, v'lo samanu kemishpachot hadama, shelo sam chelkinu kahem, megor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu koreim umishtachavim umodim livnei melech malchei amlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yiyeh Adonai Shemo Echad. This time we remember those who are no longer with us in body, but who are with us in our hearts and spirit. And we join together now for the mourners Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'Yit Gadash Shemei Rabba. V'Alma Divrach Yerutei v'Yamlich Malchutei v'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala u'vizman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba Mavorach li'alam u'l'olmei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shemei dekudisha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata tamiran b'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom b'mromav hu yaseh Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol Yoshvei Tevel v'imru. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me this evening and for studying with me a little bit about kashrut. It's a much bigger subject, but hopefully we put a dent in it this evening. I want to acknowledge all of the rabbis who are here, in addition to all of the lay people, many rabbis. Of course, I want you to remember to join our Sim Shalom rabbis throughout the week. They are incredible, and we have Rabbi Deborah here with us right now. God bless Rabbi Deborah and Rabbi Galit and Rabbi Nancy and Rabbi Karen, who are with you all week long and offer you the opportunity to participate in community prayer and to say Mourners Kaddish. Mourners Kaddish. Anything else? Thank you, Edith Castro, thank you so much. I want to thank you all. What else I want to say? So next week, what's up next week? I think it's just a regular Shabbat. So we'll have more music and more joy and a respite from the insanity that is outside of Shabbat the rest of the week. I love this time that we spend together. You know, it's very gentle, very kind, very loving. We need a lot of that. So Shabbat Shalom. John Dayton, Shabbat Shalom. God bless you. And I'll see you next week. Don't forget your rabbis, your other rabbis, all week long. Love you all. Shabbat Shalom. Good night.